Hello beautiful people on the other side of the screen. So 2 months ago I was in the middle of traveling around in Europe, and me and my friend Tanya, we decided, hey, why not, let's try and go hitchhiking. So we had no plan, but the rough idea was, let's hitchhike from Sofia, the capital of Bulgaria, all the way to Paris, France. Our rough plan was that we'll be going from Sofia into Serbia, from Serbia into Croatia, from there into Slovenia, then Italy and France. Before I started this trip, my preconception was sort of, like the Balkans is gonna be the most dangerous area, the hardest place for us to hitchhike. Just because of, I didn't know much about the countries there, and when I told people, oh yeah, I'm planning to hitchhike around like the Balkan area, around Bulgaria, Serbia and stuff, people were just like, oh, you should really be careful, it's so dangerous there, you might get kidnapped and stuff. Turns out, in actuality, we found the Balkans to be the easiest place to hitchhike. People were so friendly over there, especially the Serbians. Everyone was just amazingly lovely. We actually checked up the train trip from Sofia to Belgrade as well. Well, we looked it up, so Belgrade is the capital of Serbia. So when we looked it up, we actually found that it would actually take us about 12 hours or so to catch the train right there. On the other hand, if someone were to drive, that would take 5-6 hours. So we thought, you know what, we can do this. We will race against the train and we'll get there faster than the train will. We're actually very close to the Bulgaria and Serbian border now. We just hitchhiked here from Sofia actually. It was pretty amazing, wasn't it? We were actually just like standing on the side of the road for like 10 minutes or less, and some guy came by and he picked us up and he went off to some town not too far from here. He was actually late for work, but he took us to the border anyway because it was so nice. And I think that's the border control over there, so we'll have to go past that and we'll be in Serbia. Then so from the Bulgarian border we just walk right across the border into Serbia. When we got to where the border control officers were, they were just like, what? What the hell are these two girls doing here walking across the border? We explained to them that we were hitchhiking and they're just like, oh, they're a bit crazy. Which I think most people think I am, if I decided to hitchhike all that way. But it was a lot of fun and we got ourselves into Serbia. And this is Tanya with our beautiful, beautiful sign, Belgrade. Look at all those hearts there. Wouldn't you want to take us up too? It's actually very pretty here. So these are the Serbian mountains, and that's the Bulgarian mountains down there. Ta-da! And there's no cars. Hurry up! Hurry up! Actually did manage to get a ride quite quickly after that, so about 20 minutes of standing around. This guy, the Serbian guy, he comes around, he's really quiet. He comes and stops for us because we talked to him in English at first. He's like, oh no, we can't communicate with each other, so it was just very silent, being like, pirot, not far, but pirot. Turns out Bulgarian and Serbian are quite similar, and Tanya, being Bulgarian, she was actually able to communicate with him. Like, I think the grammar's just a little backwards or something like that. But it turns out he said he wanted to pick us up because he said, oh, what are these two poor girls doing here in the cold? They must be freezing. Even if I'm not going very far, I'm going to take them to my hometown in Pirot, and then from there I hope they will catch another car quite quickly to get to Belgrade. So from Pirot we then managed to catch another car with two guys in it over to the mountain areas in Pirot. Oh no, just the mountain areas. So we're somewhere in the Serbian mountains now, and this place smells like horse shit. We've had how many cars so far, Tanya? We've gotten onto 3 cars and it's still actually about 11:30 now. Yeah. So we're doing very well for time, considering we actually got on our first car at about 8:30 or so. So not bad for us. In the mountainy areas, we get picked up by this Bulgarian guy who just happens to be going towards Belgrade, so it was perfect for us. He takes us through all these beautiful windy mountain roads. The view was amazing. And then from there he decides he wants to see this little monastery as well. So we get off by the side of the road somewhere and we just explore this beautiful little church. From there, he takes us towards the city center. On the way there, when we're really close, he stops by a petrol station, asks us what our plans are. We just tell him, just drop us off anywhere. From there, we just, hitch another car and get to Belgrade with that, since he actually wasn't going through Belgrade itself. But he was like, oh, I'm so worried about you guys, it's starting to get dark now. So he goes around asking all these different people in the petrol station, hey, can you give these girls a ride? Sadly, no one could because they didn't have space or they weren't heading towards Belgrade either. And he was like, oh no, what do I do? And I'm like, it's alright, it's alright. We've made it so far just hitchhiking, standing by the side of the road. Don't worry about us, we'll be able to do it. So, and then him, a bit reluctantly, he just leaves us by the side of the road. And then from there, as like the sun was like starting to set and I was thinking, we're so close, I really want to be in Belgrade somewhere with a warm bed to sleep in. This really rich, expensive car pulls up next to us. It was the last car we expected that would stop for us because we're like, no rich guy ever stops for like hitchhikers. He ends up just chatting to us and telling us about this friend he has in Belgrade and that, if we don't have a place to stay for the night, we didn't have a place to stay because we had no plans at all. We didn't know if we'll get to Belgrade in time. So he tells us, oh, this is the, name card of my friend, so take it, and if you don't have a place to stay, call him and he will give you a place to stay. In the end, it turns out neither of us had internet, so we couldn't call him. But this guy, he drops us off somewhere very, very close by to the city center. Yeah. So we've arrived here in Belgrade now. It took us 5 cars to get here and it's now what time? But we started at 8.
Actually, we started 8:45.
What? 8:45? Okay.
8:30, 8:45. We were still walking.
Yeah, fair enough.
And now it's
what time?
It's 4:45.
So that was how many hours? I can't calculate now. 7 hours roughly.
Not bad.
Not bad. Faster than a train actually.
Oh yeah.
I was so proud of us. It was an amazing trip. Then we spent the next day just kind of exploring Belgrade a bit, which I will talk about in my next video because I think this video is getting a bit too long anyway. So if you liked that, please like my video, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, if you have anything to say about the hitchhiking trip or if you've hitchhiked before yourself, please comment below. Thank you!